Oh my god. A new challenger approaches, ladies and gentlemen, as in gaming terms. Ono is gone, and turns out she's been gone for quite a while. Like, dang. This time skip of High School Girl was very dramatic in a way, very impactful. So, as from last episode, we saw the tearful department of Haru and Ono, as Ono had to go to America in order to do her schooling. So, some years had passed, according to Haru, and now it is 1993. Haru is in the 8th grade. Bill Clinton is president. Some more just got over with, and the Virtual Fighter just finally got released to arcades and also to some home consoles. So, as we all know, this is the main breaking point for gaming for all gamers across the world. So, it was a good time. Nonetheless, it was the time I was born, 1993. Wow, man, Virtual Fighter. That's pretty amazing. Also, Fatal Fight as well as released as well. So, with Ono gone, a new character has arrived, and her name is Koharu. So, I know a lot of people are thinking this is a big upset in some ways. And when a show drops a character and adds on a new one to take their place, it can really affect the show. I have seen this tons of times in shows where a character had to leave and a new one took their place, and the ratings just dropped just like that. No one was interested, no one cared. So because of that, the show didn't do so well, and sometimes they would have to cancel or they had to axe the show, like do a series finale or something like that. And that's because they miss the old character. They can't stand or they don't care for the new character. However, this is why I respect the writer of this story so much. This guy shows he's willing to take risk in order to make himself a good story. And it's not just this one part neither, it's the whole entire series itself. The guy had the guts to actually make an actual manga, printed in an actual publishing magazine that would show these copyrighted games, Street Fighter, PC consoles, all that stuff. Yeah, sure, he went through some copyright issues with some of the companies, and he probably he was on the line of not being able to finish his story because of what was going on. It also put High School Girl on hiatus as well for an anime. So, even after all that, turns out things got better for him. He actually was able to get a better end of the deal at this. Not only the show got a lot of sponsorships from Square Enix, Namco, Sega, all those big names in Japan gaming industry. And now he got a very nice, well-made CG anime out of it. So his risk in the end really it paid off. So this is one of the risks he took. He decided to drop off a character and put on a new one, Koharu. And usually this will make a break in anime, or any show for that matter. However, it actually does it better in a way, a lot more interesting way, because there are some difference between these three characters, between Haru, Koharu, and Ono, like a big difference. So first of all, let's just talk about Haru. I already talked about them, so let's just do it anyways. Haru is a guy who's not good at anything, just gaming. He's a game freak. He's very relatable to most anime fans. Some anime fans are gamers out there. They're not good. They're not sociable. They're not good at homework or anything like that. They just game all day. Then there's people like Ono, who are very good at everything they do, but they have a lot of responsibilities, a lot of burdens, and a lot of stress. And because of that, they use gaming as a stress relief. So there's gamers like that. So those people can also relate to Ono. And now we have this new character named Koharu, who can actually relate to the majority of people in the world. Those average people. People who are okay of grades. They have some friends and stuff like that. They have a life outside. They study. They watch the news. Hang out with their parents. Average. And however, they too also game just to feel something different, to feel something special within themselves. So in a way, gaming really does help out people in a way. It can help people and it can also give people a disadvantage. But then again, that's for everything. Too much of everything can be bad for you. So the same thing as gaming, same thing with health products and stuff like that. It can be bad if you do too much of it. Haru's self included. He does too much gaming, and because of that, his life kind of sucks. Well, as in he fails at academics and PE. But other than that, he's a good gamer. So now, without that being said, I just want to bring out the how this show can relate to almost anybody who watches it. It can relate to them. We have all kinds of people who are gamers. For instance, you know those people. Say you're in a club room, a gaming room. Everyone's playing games, or it's just 2 people or 3 people in the room playing games. There's always one person in that room that likes to watch. They never asked to play. They never cared about playing. They don't mind watching people play. That's why Let's Plays became so popular. There's a lot of people out there who are interested in gaming, but they're whether they're good at it or they don't care, or they're not good at it, so they like to watch someone else play it. And that's kind of like Haru is, because she actually jumped onto an arcade playing a game. She actually was pretty good at it. In fact, she was doing some moves that Haru remembered Ono was doing. So in a way, he was reminiscing in that moment. Because he was like, "Are you sure that this is your first time playing a game?" She's like, "Yeah, it's my first time." So the fact that she was able to beat that game so well, but yet at the same time be completely new at it, it's also a relatable feeling as well. There are times where I played a game I've never played before in my life, and I was good at it. For instance, I have never played Resident Evil until I played Resident Evil 4. That was my first Resident Evil game I've ever played, no lie, on the PS2. It was at a cookout and all of the guys were in the basement area. Uncle brought his PlayStation 2 and he brought in Resident Evil 4. I never played it before, I only saw it in movies, to tell you the truth. Yes, I know, shame on me. I just wasn't interested in shooting games. I was always interested in the JRPGs, the adventures, actions, and platformers. That's the kind of guy I was growing up as a gamer. So, he started playing Resident Evil 4, and there was this one level that no one could beat. You know, people were just having a hard time playing it. So then I'm like, they're like, "Hey, why don't you go play?" Like, sure, I never played it before. So I learned to control by reading a manual. I practiced a little before I got out. Then as you know, I was actually good at it. Like, wow, this is pretty fun. And because of that, I got hooked into games, third-person shooters. So I was interested in games like Gears of War, Spec Ops: The Line, and stuff like that. So I started to be good at those kind of games. And then later on, I became interested in first-person shooters when I got the PS3. I know I was slow when it comes to adapting to games, but I got there at some point. So that's what matters. So I know that big explanation was long, but I just want to point that out there because this show really does relates to me so well on a gaming geek level and stuff like that. And speaking of that, another thing is when it comes to gaming, back in the 1990s, gaming wasn't seen as a thing for nerds. Gaming back then was a thing that was seen that only the cool kids or the bad kids would play, the delinquents. As you kept saying how people had these arcades, but they say only delinquents go to arcades or only bad kids go to arcades. Because back in the day, thanks to the media and movies and shows, they always had the bullies or the cool kids hanging out at the arcade playing video games, while the good kids just hang out at a restaurant or some type of smoothie inn, diner, and stuff like that. So thanks to that cliche in the 90s, a lot of people believe that only bad kids will hang out in arcades. But the truth is, all kinds of people hanged out at the arcades, but the media just didn't want to show that. So that's the reason why people would be suspicious of you if you were hanging out at an arcade. They would automatically assume you were a bad kid, which in my opinion is very stupid. But then again, that's the power of the media. It can really influence you, so you gotta be careful about that. So now, finally, I'm actually getting into the show. My goodness, I'm actually now getting into the show. Koharu is a great character. Usually when you have a love rival entering a show like this, people hate on that character. Please don't hate on Koharu. Koharu is an excellent character. She knows nothing about Ono. She don't know. Haru doesn't seem to be really into a girl just yet. He just misses Ono as a rival. So Koharu just sees this person that, in a way, helps her escape. she's been living this boring natural life of just going home, studying, doing chores, and watching TV. So she never really tried to break the norm or do anything interesting. So thanks to Haru, she was able to see a glimpse of that, of gaming, how gaming can bring joy to this carefree kid. And to her, that was amazing. So some people said, why are you going to fall in love with a guy like this, man? Look at him. Look how obsessed he is when it comes to games, man. But to her, he's someone unique. So you gotta understand that. So in a way, Haru is her salvation, and because of that, she's gonna start having a little crush on him. And I thought it was sweet. And to tell you the truth, I really actually when I'm reading the books, I actually really am right now pulling for Koharu. I know Ono is a great character, but in a way, Koharu is more relatable to Haru. Haru, in a way, they have an interesting chemistry as well, just like Ono did. But at least Haru can relate to Koharu in some point or level. They even have that communication. But then again, Haru can understand Ono what she's thinking just by looking at her, which is amazing. So yeah, it ships, man. It ships. So I gotta say, man, this is definitely my most favorite anime of summer 2018. It is absolute, hands down. I am calling it now. Other people may look down on it or don't even pay attention to it, which is a damn shame. But in my opinion, this is the best right now for me. This is because it's so relatable, especially after this episode. My God, High Score Girl is truly is the best anime of 2018 of summer. I can't judge it all the way up because summer 2018 or all of 2018 is not even done yet. So we still have JoJo and Index coming out. So I can't say anything just yet, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, that is High Score Girl, the review. It was very good. I enjoyed the episode. It was nice and mellow. It brought things up. I like how they're in pretty much near their coming end of middle school. They have one more year of middle school. I think that's 9th grade because the schooling system was different there in Japan. So yes, like I said before, this is going to be a long trip, a storyline of things that are happening from elementary school all the way up into high school. So yeah, so just enjoy the show, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy the freaking show. Anyway, that's all I got for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you get notified every time I upload. Anyways, I've been the Madcrownxox, and I'm signing out. Have a good one.